Hello, people who are not me, and welcome back to more Baten Kaitos. I'm Sire Goku. Sorry for being silent towards the end of the last episode, but that plot twist, I did not feel that I had the right to speak over what just happened. So before I start this actual episode off, I'm just gonna speak a little bit about about how I originally first thought seeing that scene. I originally did not much care too much for Callus. I thought his character was kind of meh. It didn't help the fact that he was kind of a douchebag for the majority of the game up to this point too. But I was not expecting that, and I don't think many people playing this game were expecting such a huge plot twist like that. I give props to Namco for making such a good plot twist there. If you could predict that was going to happen, you are much smarter than me, because I did not see that coming a mile away the first time I played it, and it was just so well done. Yeah, Callus's voice actor could have probably made that scene a little better. It was kind of laughable at times listening to how he was talking, but still, the whole reveal of him being the villain is kind of like, oh my god. And the fact that Melodia is actually the real villain behind the whole thing is like, there was no connection towards that whatsoever. No hinting towards that at all, except for one minor thing, which is now you know that she was the voice behind, whenever we defeated one of the 5 Guardians. She was the one talking about how the gates to so-and-so has opened up and soon Malpersia will awaken and stuff. Yeah, I guess you could kind of connect that when you first see Melodia, if you were paying attention to the voice actress, that is. But I just think it's one of those times where the reveal of who the main villain of the game is done extremely well, and it's very hard to see that coming if you've never played the game before. On that note, let's see what's going on with Shella and the others now that Callus has betrayed us all.
This can't be happening. What should I do? Where is everyone? Mimai, what's wrong? Who is it? Is someone there? What was that? Did someone call out to me? It feels as if someone is nearby. I know that voice. Is it you? No, I can't. Your voice is too faint. I can't hear you. If you're there, please come to me. Don't leave me alone. I have to do something. I can't just leave Callus. Please, give me strength. I'm here. isn't it? I hear you now. I can hear your voice. Just like Callus did. It feels like there's a warm light deep down inside me. It's a wonderful feeling. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you came.
So we're Shella now. Or inside Shella. And I haven't been using Shella very much at all. Oh, this is gonna be swell. I have nothing against Shella, I really don't. I just don't use her very much. She's not a bad... I've told you this before, she's not a bad character. It's just I use Mizuti more. That's all. But we're stuck here in the Imperial Fortress.
Let's go. We're in the Imperial Fortress at Mintaka, the capital. We need to find a way.
Well, we have wings. Can't we just jump out the window? But before we go out anywhere, I need to check things. We can get the Magnus of water, of stagnant water. We don't need it. That was an odd loading screen there. Whoops. Coming over here, we get a chest, and it has a Fire Burst level 4. Not bad, not bad. We haven't gotten a level 4 attack in a while. Oh shoot. Go by found me. What are you doing? There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of that. In fact, let's see. Let me rearrange Shella's deck a little bit off screen. I'll be right back. Okay, I just got rid of basically all of the rotten fruit and the vinegars out of Shella's deck and replaced them with some attacks, so that she's actually, you know, useful. Not that she's not useful, of course, more just so that her deck doesn't feel, like, unusable at this point. Anyways, now that we're here, there's a few things we can... Let's just kind of explore this place a little bit, shall we? And I can say, like, I don't dislike Shella. I really don't. I just prefer to use Mizuti. I find Mizuti to be a better mage type character than Shella. That's all. Nothing personal. And the other thing too is that Shella's personality is kind of meh to me. But yeah, for those of you that are watching that were saying things like, "What? Maybe Shella's the one that betrayed us." No, it was Callus, and I was completely taken aback by that. I was not expecting the main character to be the villain. Oh, I got a Spark Hat. Sweet. A very good defense armor, a very good piece of armor for Shella. So let's, man, we still had a Shaco. Holy crap, that thing's pathetic. Shows how much I've been using Shella. Now again, this part is going to make you understand what happens if you don't use Shella very often. Now you're forced to use her. And coming in here, we get Whispering Wind, which is Shella's level 6 special. Yay! Shella, I think, is the only other character in this game that gets wind-based special attacks like Callus does. I think I could be. I mean, special attacks, not weapons. Not particularly weapons in general, just special attacks in general.
What was that sound? It came from over there.
Okay, and yes, to progress further on, you do have to check every single room.
Well, standing around thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Let's go have a look.
Yes, we should do that. Because otherwise we're not going to progress. Because otherwise this Let's Play is not going to go anywhere. Well, I've spent 13 minutes in this thing already and not much has happened at all. So... So yeah. But anyway, like, I was not expecting... Well, looks like there's a hole that got blasted through here. But yeah, that reveal is probably the best plot twist I have seen in a Namco game. And I am taking into account every Tales of game that I've ever played. Oh god, dragon!
We have been waiting for you. We are relieved to see you are safe. Please follow us.
Where are my friends?
It seems they have already been taken elsewhere.
Uh-oh.
We can worry about that later.
But there's so much we have to do.
For now, we should concentrate on our means of escape.
She's gone. The girl got away.
Can I go kill Callus, please?
Please hurry, Queen Shella.
Queen Shella? What? Hey! Hey Shella, what the hell does she mean by that? Why do you have a dragon? What's going on?
Show the white-winged darkness alight upon this land. The world would disappear without a sound, swallowed by a maelstrom of chaos.
I'll come back for you. I promise.
I'm relieved to see you safe and sound, Shella.
I failed, Your Highness. I failed you all.
Don't talk like that, Shella. You did all you could.
You did more than anyone else could have. For that, you have my thanks.
What happened out there is not your fault. You shouldn't feel guilty for what happened. Is that clear, Shella?
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you.
Yeah, this is pretty tough to swallow stuff here. I know it's really late into the game for a plot twist like this. I know it's really late in the game for this to probably happen, but this plot twist is just like, if you weren't liking the story up to this point, this is probably going to be where you're invested. And thankfully it is. I mean, it's... I'm going to say this right now, we are more than halfway done with this game. Like, I'd say about 2/3 of the way done with this game. We are very close to the end of the game here. There's not much left to go. There's probably one major dungeon left before the final dungeon. Of course, this is a Namco game, so there's going to be a lot of side questy stuff to do afterwards, but before that, we really only have one more big dungeon to do, and then we can go on to the finale. I'm honestly surprised I'm getting through this game as quickly as I am. Anyway, let's figure out what to do next.
The situation is quite urgent. Melodia and her men seem to have brought the imperial capital, Mintaka, under their control. Minions of the darkness have poured into our world through a dimensional vortex. They're only attacking us in small groups, but causing havoc nonetheless. Luckily, our ample defensive preparation has kept the damage to a minimum. The three witches have been helping us counter as well. Lord Rodolfo of Sadal Sud has holed himself up in his mansion, in a state of panic.
Man, that guy is completely useless.
Which is understandable in a way, given the circumstances.
Not really, he's kind of a coward and doesn't actually want to do anything. Oh, Calvin, sorry about Melodia.
This is all my fault.
No, it's not. You couldn't have predicted that your granddaughter was a psychopath that wanted to revive a dead god.
I never imagined that my Melodia, of all people, would have such horrible ambitions.
So again, I ask, how is it your fault? It's not like you knew that Melodia was evil and wanted to revive a dead god.
Surely I'm to blame for this mess. I know of no apology befitting such an oversight. Yet I ask your forgiveness.
You're too hard on yourself. You didn't do anything. It's your evil granddaughter, dude.
Please, Lord Calburn. Now is not the time for lament and regret. We must determine what to do.
We go stop Melodia and Callus. What else is there to do?
We will have plenty of time for mourning and reflection, should we survive and prevail.
The Queen's words ring true. We must join forces and resolve this crisis as soon as possible. We have no time for feelings of guilt, Duke Calbrin.
I understand. I must get Melodia to realize the destructive consequences of her actions. I promise to do my utmost.
That's the spirit. Don't let your evil granddaughter's actions cloud your judgment. We gotta go stop her before she decides to destroy the world with Malpertio.
Fortunately, the core Hydra has been silent thus far. Most likely because the seals on the end Magnus have not been completely removed. And Malpertio has yet to be fully awakened. The end Magnus contained the power of 5 ancient gods. Releasing this power is not an easy task.
We must act immediately, for soon Malpertio will be fully awake, and his minions in Core Hydra Castle may launch a full-fledged attack.
Indeed. That we will have to see to. Still, I wonder how Melodia intends to release the end Magnus. She would need powers rivaling those sealed within.
Very... Oh!
Who in the world would have that kind of power?
Callus, obviously. Why would he be with her?
Shella, go and rescue your friends. The sooner the better.
Yeah, where is everybody else?
Queen Corellia is right. We can't leave them in the enemy's clutches.
Yes, Your Highness.
The appearance of the core Hydra has created small interdimensional cracks. 5 in all, near each island.
Well, isn't that convenient?
We have received sightings of ships from Mintaka heading for each of the cracks. Your friends were likely taken on board those ships, and are probably held in or around the cracks. Shella, regretfully, we cannot spare any troops to aid you in the rescue. I wish it was otherwise.
I understand, Your Highness. I'll be fine.
By yourself? Are you sure, Shella?
I am, Your Majesty. My guardian spirit will accompany
Damn
me.
right.
I see. So the guardian spirit is with you now.
We wish you a safe return.
Please be careful.
I will, Your Highness. I'll be back as soon as I can.
So we have our main objective now. We need to go save everyone that's been captured, and then go stop Melodia and Callus from reviving Malpertio. So we will do that in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys then.